Hello, loves. Sending you so much love. Ah, what a week. So you definitely deserve a nice, refreshing, regular yoga flow just to get everything smoothed out, get you feeling good, balancing out all of your strength that you're building with some supple, flowy, stretchy goodness. So grab your bolster, that's all you will need. Put on some comfy clothes, grab some water, and when you're ready, go ahead and join me down here on your bolster, seated nice and balanced here with your knees below your hips, pelvis neutral, spine growing up tall, feeling that everything is in alignment, dropping the shoulders away from your ears. Taking a deep inhale, exhale, sighing it out. Just let it go, coming into the present moment. We're going to take Vayu Mudra, which looks like this. So pointing your index finger down and pressing your thumb on top of it, like that. Same thing on both sides. And resting it down here on our knees. This is the mudra to relieve tension and to relieve soreness. So these specific reflex points in your hands channel energy through your body to help it relieve stress, to help move out lactic acid from your muscles, and just to help the fascia release any extra hold that it's got going on. So once you've got that, we're going to start with awakening our diaphragm and pelvic floor and helping them move together to not only get that breath going strong and in flow, but to give your core and your psoas a little bit of a massage and just make sure everything is moving in unison. So inhaling, letting the belly expand. Just take a few breaths here to tune in with your diaphragm. Inhaling to expand, letting the belly fill up, exhaling to deflate. Just tuning into that rhythm for a moment. And when you're ready, begin to include your Mula Bandha with every exhale. So inhale, expand, let the belly fill. Exhale, draw the belly in and up and pull Mula Bandha up. Inhale, release slowly. Exhale, nice and long. On your own breath rhythm will be here for a couple minutes. Feeling that the breath is moving your body and that the breath and movement are perfectly synchronized. Massaging all the internal organs. And remember, when you're doing Mula Bandha, you're not squeezing your legs or your glutes. It's all coming from the pelvic floor. And drawing together and up. More breaths. cactus arms, drawing your elbows together and behind, opening up. Imagine that your heart is being drawn forward and up. Shoulders down. Exhale, round and forward. Inhale, open. And here you're not just letting your head drop back and crunching. You are drawing the shoulders down, neck long. It's very open and very strong. Exhale. Contracting Mula Bandha. Inhale. Exhale. Beautiful. Rolling your wrists a couple times and rolling your neck. Other way. And taking a twist to the right side. Really working from the core here. And then take your ribs in a little circle here. Circling clockwise. Giving your belly and your digestive system a little massage here. Inhale, center. Exhale, twist other side. Now circling counterclockwise. Beautiful, inhale. All right, removing your bolster and putting it over to the side and coming onto your back. With your knees out as wide as your mat, or your feet, I'm sorry, letting your knees drop in. Bringing your hands to your lower belly, to the front of your hips, the top of your legs, making sure that nothing is holding on, giving those hip flexors a little bit of a massage, a little bit of a release. And then bringing your hands to your hips and getting your thumbs into the inside of that hip bone of the ilium here. Saying hello to your psoas a little bit. You can try with your hands too, just getting in there a little bit, like you're trying to press into the hollowed out inside of the bones. Doing whatever feels good, being gentle with yourself. Stretching long. Exhale, knees in, curl into a little ball and rock side to side here. Taking your knees in a circle. Beautiful. Left leg extends down, right leg hugs in, squeeze it in, give it a little rock side to side. Now wrapping your hands around that leg just below the knee, drawing upwards, like you're trying to lift the femur bone out of the socket, relax the leg, all of the work is coming from the arms, and take that knee in a little micro circle, drawing up, spiraling up towards the ceiling, and trying to relax through the hip socket. Beautiful, letting that left or right knee draw towards the right shoulder, right armpit, just hooking it in your elbow, and then left arm up, point through the left toe, find length through the left side. Beautiful, bringing that knee across the body here, and opening up into a twist. And then pressing into the top of that hip, creating a little bit of space here. So right in the hip crease where your femur meets your hip, pressing down and away. And then continue rolling onto your belly, taking a half frog here. Just opening up through the front of that hip. And extending out before sweeping back, bringing your hands up to your sides. Inhale, cobra. Exhale back to puppy pose, melting that heart and the third eye down to the ground. Bending at the elbows, bringing the hands to the back of the head if you'd like. But here I want you to make sure that you're also not just hanging into your bones. How can you find a little core activation? To find a little bit of a tiny tuck in the pelvis just to straighten out the spine a little bit. Find a little bit of lift so you're not just sinking into your shoulders or your ribs or lower spine. And exhale all the way back to child's pose. Walking your hands over to the right and sinking over to the left. Walking your hands over to the left and sinking back to the right. Breathing into the back body. Back to center and inhaling, coming up. Taking a cat-cow. And taking a circle here. Beautiful, coming forward into cobra, down onto your belly and rolling back to center. Taking a half happy baby with that right leg. Beautiful, and bring that leg to center, holding on just below the knee, and then you're just going to straighten, kick, really flex to that foot, kick, just starting to open up the back of that leg without doing a static hold. And then rotate. Imagine you're just, working that turn out. Rotate in, out, in, out, in, out. Waking up that hip joint a little bit. Circling that ankle. Beautiful. And now let that leg drop to you for a moment and just do little pulses, like coming in and out. Just being gentle, just kind of giving the fascia a very gentle, slow bounce here rather than a static hold. Extending all the way down and hugging the left knee into the chest. Give it a little squeeze and a little rock. Beautiful, hands under the knee, drawing up. Give a little wiggle. Really try to relax in the front of the hip here. Try to let your arms do all the work as you spiral that knee up towards the ceiling. Loosen up the hip socket here. And then drawing that left knee towards the left shoulder here. And then stretching long through the right side. Staying grounded through that right hip. Continuing to breathe and just really let the breath untie the knots in your body. Exhale, twist across the body. When you're ready, placing that hand in that hip crease and just pressing down and away, creating a little more space. And exhale, continue rolling to that side, coming into your half frog here, getting that knee up towards the elbow. Beautiful, sweeping back behind you, bringing your hands out a little bit wider than your mat, up on your fingertips. You're going to bring the right elbow, shoulder up, right down, left down. So a little rippling cobra here. And other way, left up, right up, left down, right down. Down, bring hands to your side, inhale up, and back to tabletop, right arm up, opening, length through the spine, take that arm in a circle, and take a twist, twisted puppy here. You can let that back arm drape around behind you if you'd like. Unraveling, and other side, left arm up, taking that arm in a couple circles, staying lifted through that right shoulder, and twisting. You can let that arm drape behind you if you'd like. Back, now taking your hip circle. So starting small, starting really mindfully, and slowly starting to get a little more exaggerated. Even though this is a gentle class, still don't forget about all your good alignment things. Still giving your joints support. And other directions, starting small. Getting a little bigger. Getting more exaggerated, just waking up the spine. Coming through cobra, rolling back down and turning back onto your back side here, taking that half happy baby with the left leg. Staying really grounded through that right hip. Beautiful, bringing that leg to the center, and you're just going to kick, really strong here. Waking up the back of that leg, working the muscles a little bit to wake it up. Kick, and now do little. So you're not like going fast and wiggling yourself, it's very controlled. Just doing a little pull in and release. Beautiful, left leg down. Bring those feet up and let your legs fall side to side. A little windshield wiper here. And letting them fall to the left, coming up into, here we are, a little double stag. So we're going to take this flow. You can watch me and then join in whenever you're ready. Sweep back around, coming up into a kind of funky camel here. So normal camel would be like this. We're just going from stag here, pressing up, coming back, stretch, And squeeze the glutes to press. Make it a flow, make it a dance of the breath and the body. And then last time, coming into your stag here, and just take a moment to experiment with that arm. From here, you're going to flip into a gentle pigeon. So I know we're not that warm. You don't need to crank yourself into anything crazy here. You can grab a pillow and put it under your hips if you'd like. I'm not taking my full extension. Just do a little rock side to side here. And then rippling down, rippling up. Doing whatever feels good. Beautiful. Coming up and lifting the hips up to pivot, coming into a little half middle splits here, taking another flow. So we're not doing anything too stagnant in this class, really keeping it moving, keeping it fluid. So you're going to come inhaling up, finding length through the spine, support the spine with the core as you reach towards that foot. Inhale back up, lengthening to lift, so a little bit of core work here. And pressing up into gate opener. So use your core to support your entire spine and torso here, moving nice and gracefully. Reaching that left arm up, growing really nice and tall through the spine here. Going to keeping your core engaged, lean forward, so you're at a diagonal. Wrap that around and take a bind here. And then twist towards the right. And then ground both of the sits bones. So if your left sits bone is off the floor like this, I encourage you to bring it back. And then twist. Pulling the core in, give your spine support. Gently releasing, reach for the inner arch of that left foot with the right hand and opening up into a twist. Nice tall supporting spine here. Exhale forward. Inhale, open. Exhale forward. Really strong through the core so that you can really shine outwards through all of your other limbs. Now bending that foot, bringing it into that right hip crease or as close as you can get it. And then reaching that left arm around and grabbing onto the toes here or just the hip crease, wherever you're at today. Reaching towards the toes. If you don't make it, it's fine. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, core support to lengthen as you lower towards that right foot. Breathing breathing here, remember allowing the breath to untie the knots in your body. Inhale, core in, lengthen to come up. Bringing that right hand behind you, flipping onto your left side, or your right side here, left foot down. You're gonna inhale, pressing up. Exhale down. Lower with control, don't sink in that right shoulder. Pressing into the floor, squeezing the glutes to press up. Stretching through that side body, and exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Core in. Holding here, really pressing into the floor to lift away. And exhale, pivoting into a pyramid here. Aren't we fancy? So here, taking a little hip circle. No locking into any joints and switch directions. Finding a little bit of fluidity here. Beautiful, and then finding a moment of stillness. Checking in here, squaring off your hips, not locking into your knees. Foot is grounded, toes are spread, back of the neck is relaxed. Beautiful, nice and strong, transitioning onto that front leg, pressing off the back leg, coming into a standing splits, keeping your hips squared so your leg is only going to really get to like 90 degrees. Your glutes should be working and on. Inhale, halfway lift, fingertips on the floor. Exhale, melt. Inhale, halfway lift, core up and in, glutes squeezed. Exhale, melt. Inhale, halfway lift. Lifting out of that left hip too. If you're sinking down, bring your hand into that hip crease and see if you can find some space. Lift out of it. Beautiful, coming down, and now you can let that hip open up, let the toe really stretch towards the sky. Beautiful, now as you bring that foot down, transition into a triangle here. So core in, squeeze the glutes, support your hip joints and your spine here. Inhale, sinking through that front leg. Cartwheeling the arms back for a reverse warrior here. Exhale down, side angle. Inhale up and back. Exhale forward. Really pressing that knee open, stretching into the inner thigh here. Grounding down through that outer back edge of the foot. Beautiful. In one smooth motion, you're going to place that right hand on the ground and reverse it back to where we were here on the floor. Yeah, so we just went from here and down, pivot, and coming into a nice twist here. Squeezing that leg in, nice tall spine, shoulders away from the ears. Beautiful. All right, you're going to take this leg in a little cradle, like get that foot into the crease of the elbows here and just rock it side to side like you would be in a pigeon with that kind of 90-degree angle. Pulling your core in to make your spine nice and tall and just giving yourself a little rock. Holding your leg like it's your little baby. Like, thanks, left leg. You're the shit. You do so much. You're so strong. Then taking one moment of stillness. Shoulders down, scapula plugged into the back, core in. Beautiful, and release. All right, y'all. Coming to the center, taking those knees side to side again. And now taking stag on the other side. Time to do the whole thing again. So sweeping that arm from this forearm pose here too. Funky camel. Have your core support you. Squeeze the glutes to lift the hips forward. Beautiful, and then holding here. And just taking a few moments to play around with the arms and the spine and the shoulders. Moving through all of the kinks, moving out any stagnant energy. Beautiful, coming up and transitioning into your pigeon here. Taking a little boop-a-doo side to side. And coming down, rolling up. Exhale down, core in to roll up. Exhale down. Maybe even taking those arm circles here again. That can feel nice. Transitioning into our half splits here, taking that same flow, using your core to go up, lengthen over, lengthen to lift, and squeeze the glutes to press up. Exhale down. Moving with the breath. Moment here to stretch, grounding down through the right hip. Relaxing the shoulders, breathing into the back of the body. Pulling the core in, lengthening to lift. And turning in, bringing that right foot to the ground, planting both your sits bones. Inhale, right arm up, lengthen forward, wrap around, take the bind, and then twist. So if you've come off of that sits bone, place it back down. One last breath here. Releasing that, bringing your left hand to the inside of the right foot, core in to stretch out, expand, shoulders down. Finding that length out through all of the limbs as you pull your core in. Crossing that leg, bringing it into the hip crease or as close as feels good. Circling that arm around. Twist, coming around to either get in the hip crease or reach for those toes. Inhale up nice and tall. Exhale forwards. Breathing here. Beautiful, core in to support your spine as you lengthen to lift. Bringing that arm behind you, scooting onto your left side booty here, chilling, and then squeeze to lift. Exhale, lower with control, never sinking into that shoulder. Stay active as you lower. Squeeze the glutes, pull the core in. Stretching through that side body. Last time, pressing up. Breathing into the side and then pivoting into pyramid here. Taking a couple hip circles, stretching out, but being gentle, and then switching directions. And then taking a moment of stillness, squaring off the hips, micro bend in the knee, relax the back of the neck. And switching into that front foot, pressing off, squeeze the glutes to lift that leg, half splits here. Remember, keeping your hips squared. Bring that hand into the right hip crease and try and create a little bit more space here. Inhale, halfway lift, squeeze the glutes, flat back, core in. Exhale. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale. Inhale, squeeze. Exhale, and now open up the hips. Take a stretch here, but don't lock into your knees. Stay strong through that leg. Beautiful, lowering with control, opening into a triangle here. Pulling up on that kneecap, no locking in the legs. Squeeze the glutes, strong core to support your joints, support your bones in this pose. Beautiful, bend that front leg, sweeping up and back, reverse warrior. Exhale, side angle. Reverse warrior. Exhale here. Beautiful. Flipping down and flipping back to where we came from. Taking the twist. Hugging that knee into the chest as you look behind. Nice tall spine. Beautiful. And taking that cradle, getting it in those elbow creases. Nice tall spine, taking a little rock here. Squeezing in, tall spine, moment of stillness. Relax the shoulders, core in. Beautiful, releasing down. Go ahead, grab your bolster and bring it in between your legs here. So sitting like this. And then extend your right leg out. You're gonna come here. What you're gonna do, we're gonna stretch the top of the ankle here, top of the foot. So I want you to wrap your hands around that knee and pulling up. And look at that foot, make sure that the angle that it's at, that you are not sickling in. Have it either be straight or winging. Stretching here, getting this front of the shin, top of the foot. Release down, stretching towards that right leg. The other side. Hug that knee in, wrapping your hands around the shin, and then just stretching through the top of that foot. Make sure you're not sickling in. And exhaling forward towards that left leg. Beautiful. Inhaling, coming up. Bringing that foot in. And scoot forward a little bit. Enough to bring your booty off of the bolster, but just in front of it. You're going to pick up the hips, tuck the pelvis, release down, and slowly coming back here into full hero pose. So we're stretching the tops of the feet, the quads, and then bring your arms up overhead here. Opening up the entire front body. Bring your hands down by your sides here and just resting. Pressing up. Now taking your double stag, so lift up, get that leg out, left leg's forward, and taking the same thing. And now this time, you can use the bolster, or if you don't want it, you can just come onto your forearms. Just remember to tuck that pelvis, or coming all the way down, or hugging that left knee into the chest. So take your version of stag here. And breathe. Beautiful. Wherever you are, roll to your left side, drawing that right knee in, coming to a little fetal position here, and then pressing up and taking stag on the other side. Left knee or left foot in, right knee forward, lift, tuck the pelvis, slowly lowering down, finding your level today. Wherever you are, rolling to your right side, coming into a fetal position, and pressing up. Bringing your feet together, knees wide. Bolster in front of you, melting forward, taking butterfly here. Bring your hands to the tops of your quads and press down, creating some length here. Beautiful. Exhale, bringing your knees together using your hands. Draw your knees in to your chest and taking a happy baby. Beautiful. Bringing your legs up to the sky. Your choice to keep your hips on the ground or taking a shoulder stand. Getting quick inversion in, really bringing us into a state of calm for Shavasana. If you'd like to lower one leg at a time and get that extra stretch, go for it. you like to take your bolster into your favorite comfy position, go for it. Easing your way into your Shavasana. And once again, taking Vayu Mudra. In your body, sending your body lots of love and imagining your entire body filled with health and vitality, radiance, energy, sending love and gratitude to every little muscle fiber in your body that's been working so hard this week. Strength for a speedy muscle recovery so that you come back stronger than ever after every class, every workout. Support of the earth below you, taking a deep inhale. Exhale with a sigh. Wiggling your fingers and toes. Circling your ankles and wrists. Finding whatever movement feels good. Greeting your body like you're just waking up after a long and peaceful sleep. started Vayu Mudra, taking our diaphragmatic pelvic floor activating breaths. We'll just take 5. Together to the third eye. May we see clearly and trust our intuition. Thumbs to the lips. May we speak words of kindness and truth. And hands to the heart. May we act with love and compassion towards ourselves and others. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Stay hydrated. Send your body gratitude, and I'll see you soon, my loves.